Alright, next thing in this floorboard replacement project is to replace this. It's a floor to firewall extension. It's also the toe board. Real pitted. We got to take care of that. It's real thin all the way across here. The floor pan actually goes up to right about here. But we got to replace this metal. We're gonna have to fabricate something that comes close to that, so that we can get the floor pan in. This is not gonna be easy, but it won't be bad. Just a lot of fabricating and stuff to go in all these like little contours and stuff to get it back to the way it used to look. But next step is to cut out all these spot welds and try to remove some of this metal. Alright, I got the toe board sectioned out, some of this rusty stuff. This is gonna go to, I just have this to show you. This is the torque box cover, front driver's side torque box cover. And underneath here, there's a lot of surface rust here, but underneath you can see inside of there is pretty rusty. So I think what I'm going to do, since I'm here and I don't want to cut corners, is take this cover off, treat the rust inside of here with like rust bullet or POR 15, something like that. Go ahead and treat that, treat my inside my frame rail all the way down before moving on to get the floor pan in. Alright, this is inside the torque box. I got the cover off, cleaning it up. I've gotten the rust off the inside of here. While I'm at it, I'm going to start cleaning the rust out of the inside of the frame rail as far back as I can go. And I'm going to put some rust bullet in there as far back. Try to treat as much as I can while I'm in here. But it's going to look good once we get done. Alright, we got my floor pan. It's upside down. Got weld through primer where it lays across bare metal, where it lays across the floor support, and back here where it runs across the torque box and back. Alright, and I'll go over to the front of the car. Got the frame rails prepped, weld through primer across the weld through primer everywhere the floor pan is gonna meet, so it won't have a bare metal to metal situation. But yeah, we're about to get in here, start welding it up. Alrighty, just completed welding the floor pan in. I butt welded it all the way around, which was harder than doing a lap weld, but I figured it would be a better repair if I butt welded it. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I got it as close as I could. I was really careful when cutting metal away from either the pan or the car. Got it as close as I can and laid the floor pan in there, and if there was an edge that didn't match up exactly, I would just get a hammer and dolly and kind of tap one forward or back to make it line up. But I know it looks rough right now with all the grinding and brushing I've done, but I'm happy with it. I'm gonna have to, this is where the seat belt mount goes. It's right here. I'm gonna have to clean this piece up and drill a hole here, and then spot weld this through the backside to match the where the seat belt mounts on the other side. But I'm happy with this repair. Only got a couple more things to do before we head on to the next floor pan. Oh, one other thing, when you're doing these little tiny spot welds across, take your time. This is a slow job. It's one weld after the other all the way across. So it's easy to get a little tiny pinhole. So to find these little pinholes, put a light underneath the backside, and then look very carefully from all different angles and mark where you find these pinholes, and go back and weld them up. You're going to want to do that probably after you grind these welds down, so that because sometimes when you're grinding welds down, you can create a pinhole. But just make sure to check for those, just to make sure it's all good and sealed up before moving on. You're here, you might as well do it right. This is basically what it looked like before. I mean, it looked the same as the passenger side, all that. So we're going from that to that. Looks good. All right. Till next time.